I'm here on my balcony, and there's Jacob. He was taking stuff to the trash so that we could put stuff in his car, because our house is still a mess. There's our pumpkin from Halloween. It was Steven Universe, but you know, now it's kind of sad and creepy looking. And then here's my house, where I have clearly been working very hard on this damn show. And yet, I still don't have everything done. So, you know, we'll just see how this dress rehearsal goes tonight. Yep, we're all just getting by. So I just left. That Coca-Cola truck is beeping. I just left my first, I don't want to say day because it was 2 hours. Almost three. Actually, no, it was 3 hours. I just left my first 3 hours of working as assistant costumer on the new choreographer's concert for the dance department, and I'm walking to the dress rehearsal. I'm not excited. I'm mostly just stressed out because I didn't get done when I needed to in the shop for that either. So we'll just see how this goes. And Larry's probably gonna at me for what I don't have done, but you know, I have so much other done, right? So we'll just see. Shout out to Michaela for being one of the only people that watches these videos. I don't know if Jacob's gonna be here yet. I'm a little, okay, I see Jacob's car in the parking lot, so he's here. Luckily, everything I do is on campus. Otherwise, I'd be shit out of luck because I don't have a car. Is that one of our people? Whatever. I don't know what floor we're supposed to be on today. Probably the 3rd. Actually not supposed to be on any floor because our rooms aren't actually reserved, are they? Come on, elevator. If we're not on the 3rd floor, I'm gonna be pissed off that I just pressed the 3rd floor button. Because then I'll probably end up just walking down the flight of stairs for the thing. Whatever. I really hope Jacob got all his costumes inside because I don't have to go carry that. There's nobody in here. Which means they're on the 2nd floor. Look, this is where we are. So I'm a bitch. In case there was any doubt, I still got it. It's made very clear to me. Apparently, most of the cast thinks that, although the person that said that has exaggerated about most of the cast before. But you know what? I know I'm a bitch. And I know that you were talking about me because I know I'm a bitch. But here's the thing, is that you're such a hypocrite because they spent the entire production complaining about design choices that are not their decision. And then now they want to claim that everyone else has a bad attitude. And that's what's bringing the cast down, and that's why the show isn't good. You want to start with the man in the mirror, Michael Jackson? Like, I don't think you'll realize that I have a real show in the department that I could be working on, that I should be working on, where, you know, they respect me as a human being and don't treat me like crap and shit all over everything I do. And also part of which I'm being paid to be there because part of it will count as me working in the costume shop, which I also do. Which I also could be doing more of if I wasn't at these damn rehearsals, being shit on. So I spend hours of my life doing this, and everyone hates me for it. You know, I want to be hard as hell. I really do. Because for some reason, I think that's it's the only way anyone's going to respect me, I guess. And maybe some people aren't going to respect me or anybody else, no matter what. But y'all aren't those people. Y'all seem to respect everybody else, which is interesting. What did I do prior to my being a bitch? Because I get disrespected before I started being a bitch to y'all. So what did I do that pissed you off so damn bad? I mean, really, I'd like to know. I'd like to know what I pissed you off so damn bad after you were being rude to me and then I started being a bitch to you. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm used to having unprofessional actors try to go over my head and go complain to the director about me or my costumes or whatever. And at Troop, MA would just handle their attitude and then have me handle the problem. But see, the thing is, if MA wasn't a professional, if I had an unprofessional director, just, theoretically, they might go, theoretically, under my head, which isn't even a phrase because it doesn't make sense as a thing to do. But then again, there's some people that I can't apply logic to the actions of. In what world do you come from where your director took a pair of scissors, went backstage, and cut off a piece of a costume while the costume designer is sitting in the audience? No. I know you don't come from that. No one comes from that. So my thing is, this has always been my thing, if you have a problem with me, you can say it to my damn face. And I'm that way with you too. Especially if you have a problem with my work, you can say it to my damn face. And if you can't muster up the balls to say it to my face, then either it's not that important, or important at all, or you're in the wrong business. And I know some of these people don't want to be doing this professionally, and that's fine. I mean, I think theater is great as a hobby. I mean, just because I want to do it professionally doesn't mean that it's bad to want to do theater for fun. And I do have fun when I do theater. This is one of the reasons I want to do it professionally. But here's the thing. Just because some people, most people, in fact, and I actually mean most people, I'm not just saying that to further my agenda. Most people in our cast don't want to do this professionally. And that's fine. It really is fine. But there's no reason that that should make the production quality suffer. Now, we don't have the budget for this and that and whatever. But we do have people who are willing to put in an amount of work. And I'm only willing to put in so much work while getting nothing out of it. I don't even mean money or like any kind of reimbursement. I mean respect. I'm only willing to do so much work without being respected. I really want this to be a good show. I want to make this show better. I want to make this organization better. But there are people who are dead set against that for whatever ungodly reason. They don't want to put on a good show. They want to put on an okay show. And they want everyone to get along and whatever. That's unrealistic. Theater is about conflict. And removing conflict from the rehearsal process is unrealistic. And bordering on impossible. I get that. I get it. I really do. I want to have a good, happy, fun environment that I'm working in my show also. But that doesn't come at the expense of my dignity and the respect that I'm demanding. I'm not gonna lay down and let you fuck me just so you can have fun doing this show. It's my job to make you look good. And believe it or not, I might know a thing or two about it. Maybe. Now, I'm willing to give up hair and makeup because I didn't want to do that in the first place. But the thing is, I planned all that shit out, didn't I? Yeah, in fact I did. And the funniest thing is that when the director wanted to do one thing, and everybody else on the executive board didn't want to do it, and everybody else in the production didn't want to do it, I stood by her, and I let her try her idea, and I liked it. I thought we had some kinks to work out, and then we did. Except for one person, who refuses consistently to do things any way but hers. And that's the reason we're not doing that. I just want to put on a good show. I really do. I just want to put on a good show. I want to put on a good show. I want everything to look good because that's my job. But apparently nothing that was my job is my job anymore. So you know what? What if I just didn't do any of the other stuff I'm supposed to do at this point? What if I did that? What if? Fed up doesn't even begin to describe it, honestly. I passed fed up so long ago. Why did it have to be like this? I mean, why do you think I don't have other things I could be doing? I could be sleeping, and you know what? Dopamine respects me. Although I guess dopamine causes sleep, it's not produced by sleep. I don't know, something that's produced by sleep respects me. I want to make costumes. I just don't know why it's being made so difficult. There it is. I'm tired. I really am tired of this. This show has caused me so much trouble. I've been such a pain. And this is work I enjoy doing. So it takes a bit for me to hate it this much. I don't know what to do. Because there's only so much I can do. I really do enjoy this work. I swear to God I enjoy this work, but I enjoy the ways it's difficult. And this is not the way it should be difficult, because this is unprofessional. It's so unprofessional. It's not even that it's unprofessional, it's rude. You know? I mean, I can deal with a little unprofessionality, because it is unprofessional, because it is not a professional show. And there are people who are in it who do not want to do this professionally. But it's rude. It's rude to people who want this to be a good show when you act like this. And, you know, I could be less of a bitch. Probably could. But I'm really only doing that to 4 people. Really am. And even if my number is half the number of people you think you're being a bitch to, as compared to the ones you actually are, can't be described by a fraction, because, as Siri now knows, you can't divide by 0. Ain't that a bitch? My back hurts, which is making me all the more irritable. Maybe you'll hate me for being a bitch. But you know what? I'm being a bitch because I did all this damn work, and I'm not being respected by anybody. By most people. By some people, actually. It's really only a few people that are bothering me, but I'm letting 4 people tear me apart. But apparently, those 4 people, or 2 of them, not even 4, 2 people think that I'm tearing the whole show apart with my completely rational responses. 50% rational responses. So yeah, that's where I am right now.